gamers, welcome to the news. This is the show where we discuss everything new in the world of Halo and just generally in gaming really. Some new releases, interesting controversies and just some funny and stupid stuff around other games and throw them into the mix as well. We have quite a bit to talk about today, a lot of new things coming out for Halo and also some really stupid and funny stories revolving Destiny and Bungie as well we've got to go into today. Don't forget to leave a like guys if you do go ahead and enjoy, subscribe for more content coming, and of course, let's jump straight into it. Every Halo fan, including myself, is looking for something brand new to just come to the game that's positive at this point. We're kind of just sitting back and hoping for anything. With Season 2's numbers falling even below that of Season 1, which is really surprising, really. With no surprise, this game is in a rough spot right now. But wait, a new update did drop the other day, and 343 gave us something that all of us have been asking for a very, very long time. Recharge is back in the Ranked Arena playlist. No, don't care. Yeah, me neither really. Recharge was apparently taken out of the list a couple of weeks ago due to an exploit that was found by some of the pro players. A back-end update was pushed out, which now means that this glorious map is back in the rotation for Ranked. So for those that still play Ranked Halo Infinite, Recharge is now back in the playlist rotation. In other really interesting Halo news, big information revolving around Halo Infinite's updates, or just generally the lack of them in recent months. Now, a lot of 343 Industries staff and a lot of people working on the network side of things have been moved over to new projects within 343 temporarily just to boost numbers and volume of people working on these new things. One of those specifically is Campaign Network Co-op. Now this unfortunately has resulted in a large amount of bugs, one of the big ones being desync being left on the back burner for a long while now, and this is one of the quotes from Unishet going into the matter in a bit more detail on Twitter, where he basically says, and quote, "Yes, for right now, most networking resources are focused on helping deliver a quality experience for online campaign co-op. However, this doesn't mean we're ignoring desync. The team is still constantly investigating reports as they come in. Both efforts require lots of TLC. So it is being worked on. It is still a priority for the team to get it right. Just right now, there's more focus on Campaign Network Co-op because that's going to be like the big seller or bring back point to Halo Infinite for a lot of the community, you know, including myself. Whereas if they fix desync, chances are people are still not going to want to play Halo Infinite even if they do fix it, you know? So I can kind of see why they're doing this. I can see why there's more resource on Campaign Network Co-op. So I'm okay with this, to be honest. As long as Campaign Network Co-op isn't a buggy mess at launch, then that's fine by me. The Halo franchise and Microsoft are putting together yet again another integration with another game. And no, of course it's not in Halo Infinite. What do you mean? Content in Halo Infinite, the newest Microsoft Halo game? You just don't know gaming if you thought that was the case. No, but on a serious note, there is a new integration between Fall Guys and MCC. Essentially, the Halo 3 side of MCC is getting a backpack with one of the Fall Guys people on it. Yeah, if you still play that and you want to waste your money buying that crap, then go ahead, be my guest. But I will not take any part in giving 343 on Microsoft my money when there is a brand new game here that's had no love, no support, and yet they're integrating with a game which came out 8 years ago. Why was there no integration with Halo Infinite? Why is it in MCC? I honestly am losing words at this point. But these integrations are great, some of them. If the game was in a better state and there was a Fall Guys integration, I'd be all for it. I'd be really happy with it, and I'd be like, yeah, it's kind of funny, it works quite well. But the fact that the game's in such a dire state right now and they're integrated with another game, which really they shouldn't be putting their focus into, they should be putting their focus into a game which is just pretty much come out. Do you get my frustration here? And finally, brand new Armour is coming to MCC as well, and not Halo Infinite, in one of the new MCC seasons that is coming very soon. Now, the Armour is called Bioroid Boogaloo, whatever that means. Overall, they look really, really good. I think they look great. I probably won't be playing it, in all honesty, to go ahead and earn it or to try and earn it, but from what I've seen, I'd love these designs or similar to come to Halo Infinite. Yes, they're not necessarily Halo or canon Halo, but do we really care at this point? We just want something good to look at and just something to try and earn or to get. 343 dropped a whole article about this, and it goes into detail around things like campaign co-op and all these little things and new events coming to Halo Infinite and MCC as well. So it's a really good article. I'll leave the link down below in the description if you wanted to go check it out. But there was something at the very bottom of this article which they kind of tried to sweep under the carpet. This was the last paragraph of the MCC update part of the article. And this is what it says here. In the interest of transparency with our dedicated and passionate community, we wanted to inform you of this exploration in advance and provide assurance that purchasable Spartan points would be an additive feature. We'll have more information on this to share in the future. And no, this isn't for Halo Infinite, this is for MCC. They wanted to be transparent with this dedicated and passionate community that they are going to ruin a game which is one of the only games, potentially, that doesn't have overbearing microtransactions. They're toying with it. This isn't something they said they're going to do, but we all know that when they mention it like that, it pretty much means that it's going to come later on down the line. Halo Infinite is obviously not providing 343 and Microsoft with the monetary needs that they obviously expected or predicted, because of the 1, ridiculously overpriced store, and 2, just lack of general content anyway, and lack of motivation to want to play and even buy things in the game. Hey, when the game first came out, I instantly brought the top tier battle pass, I brought a load of armor pieces in the store, I was buzzing for it because I loved it. If I enjoy something, I'm more inclined to spend money. If I don't enjoy it and I don't like the direction something's going, I will not even entertain buying anything in that game. But guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this, what your overall thoughts of this is, and with Microsoft transactions potentially coming to MCC. I personally won't be spending a penny on it if this is the case until Microsoft and 343 learn about what the fans and community actually want and why we're generally just so pissed or passionate, as they said. Then I'll be more inclined to cooperate with them and more maybe purchase things out of the store and purchase more items. But until then, you're not having any of my money. Things to look forward to in gaming in general and Halo going forward. Now, this is a really big one that I've done a separate video on in the last couple of weeks. And it's one that I really, for one, didn't expect, but two, kind of seen coming. Now, this is relating to campaign DLC for Halo Infinite or Halo the Endless, the separate game. Now, apparently Halo the Endless could be a completely separate game coming to the Halo community or just generally the Halo universe in 2025. So a good, say, 3 or 4 years away from us right now. This was leaked by a couple of industry insiders and apparently it's actually true. 343 might have just ditched Halo Infinite's 10-year plan and just kind of thought, fuck it, let's make a brand new game out of what we've got and expand on it from there. I did, as I mentioned, a whole video on this. Go check it out. It'll be on the link in the description down below, or I'll leave an annotation on screen now. You can go click onto it and watch the rest of it and then come back after. But it's very interesting to think this is the approach that 343 and Microsoft might actually take. Now, why would this be the reason? To be honest, I don't know, and I do think that Infinite can be spun around on its head and turned around. I feel like Microsoft and 343 could make Infinite the game of the next 10 years if they actually put some time and dedicate more resource to being a live service studio. Like Bungie, they produce things every single week and up to 3 seasons per year, always having a new storyline narrative that you can play through, and every single year having a campaign, a full 8 to 10 hour campaign you can play through as well, along with new weapons, new gear, new armor, this sort of stuff. Bungie do a great job of that. If 343 had that in them, or if Microsoft gave them the resource to allow them to try and expand on that, that's how you do it. Unfortunately, more investment is needed, and that is the only way that it's going to happen. If they don't have that, what other option do they have? If their current game isn't doing well, they know for a fact they cannot get on top of what is needed for this live service game. They've abandoned that 10-year plan, and now they're going to a new game and basically having a re-release of that. Potentially Halo Infinite's multiplayer and Forge will be like rebranded as Halo, and that'll just be the go-to Halo hub for all of those different bits, and then the campaign will be Halo the Endless and maybe a firefight. I don't know, but it's interesting to think about as well. Go check that video out, guys. Honestly, it's definitely a good watch and it's really insightful, gives you loads of information around everything, quotes from different leakers and things as well. So yeah, go check it out. Anything else to look forward to? Well, anything really, to be honest. A new multiplayer cinematic comes out in August, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. I'm looking forward to that and doing a Halo lore video again, and be looking forward to actually doing one of those. Along with co-op campaign, again, as we've mentioned, coming very soon in the next couple of months, which I'm extremely excited for. And yeah, just to play Halo with some friends again. Now, moving on to the final segment of today's video, the funny and just stupid shit that will just make you laugh and think, what? Honestly, this story is going to take the cake. This one isn't Halo, but it is absolutely crazy and kind of hilarious. So, Bungie sue a false copyright claimer for just a mere $7 million. It turned out that there was a guy who was a Destiny YouTuber, he had a couple thousand subscribers, I'm pretty sure, who was actively chatting to the people that he was copyright striking in different Discord servers, trying to act like he doesn't know the person that's doing it, but was saying like that, essentially just trying to impersonate being Bungie and trying to get the community riled up, trying to get them to fight against Bungie and be against Bungie. This guy's just got a vendetta going out against Bungie, didn't like them at all for whatever reason it might have been, and he was pretending to be them, fake copyright striking people and getting people riled up about it. Honestly, it's a ridiculous story to say that this is actually a thing, but yeah, crazy. I'm gonna put a load of screenshots on the screen right now. This is literally the guy in this Discord server talking to the people that he's actively copyright striking. Bro, this guy, honestly, you literally can't make this up. But this scumbag has literally finessed the entire Destiny community at this point, a lot with the bigger YouTubers, and essentially removed a large portion of Destiny music, soundtracks, and different audio clips and things like that from YouTube completely. Because if any of them were used in videos, they would be striked down by this guy who was pretending to be a part of Bungie, or just Bungie in general. But he's now paying the price for it. Bungie are suing him for $7 million, or it may even be a little bit more than that. I hope he's a wealthy kind of guy, or his parents are Johnny Depp's lawyers, because this guy is really not in a good spot right now. But guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed something a little bit different, something refreshing actually to do. Have a bit of a laugh, talk to you guys about the news, speak about what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to bring this series back every week. We used to do it a lot back in the day when Halo was actually had updates coming to it, but we're going to incorporate a couple of new game things coming as well and just make it more of a news show rather than just dedicated to Halo. So we're going to slowly branch out, but Halo will always be the main focus until we get to that point. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Speak soon and take care, everyone.